Hi everyone and welcome to And So On. My name is Lisa and today I just have a few little things to show you. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I am still holed up here in my little sewing studio in Spain. I have a beautiful view of the ocean and I'm so enjoying the sea breezes today. It just makes all the difference to be able to sit outside and breathe in that fresh air and feel the sunshine. So I wanted to show you this new top that I made. And you might remember this fabric. This is the fabric that came from the 18 weight sale that I only got one piece of because of everything shutting down and my friend not coming to visit. But I made something from it immediately. And I also used the little buttons that my friend from my choir gave to me, and they're so cute. So this is a free pattern from Love Sewing magazine, and it's called, I believe, the Itali top, but also in their magazine they also call it the Peachy Keen top. So I think I'll link it below, but I think that sometimes they repeat some of the patterns with different fabrics and different details, whatever. Anyway, this is one of those that actually has full instructions. Sometimes with the Love Sewing patterns, it's just the templates and then you have to either buy the magazine or find it at your library or whatever. I can often find Love Sewing actually on Issue, ISSUU. If you look that up, sometimes you can find Love Sewing on there. But this one actually had the full PDF instructions as well. So if you want to give this a try, this has a full neck placket. You can see here, and I'll put some pictures in of me wearing it. So the only challenge for me, I would say, was this placket. And I don't think I've actually done a popover placket like this before. I've done some different ones, but not with a full button placket. I don't know how good those instructions were. I mean, I had quite a bit of trouble. I figured it out eventually. It's not perfect. It doesn't look exactly the way it should, especially on the inside, but from the outside, it looks nice and it's clean and it's fine. I added the buttonholes and the pretty buttons, and I added the cuffs in the way that they suggested. That all turned out great. It's just a really comfortable, nice, cheerful cotton top. So if you want to give that a try, I highly recommend it. Okay, and then I have a work in progress, which I find we don't do very much on sewing vlogs, but on knitting vlogs, work in progress is often more than half of the content. So this here, if you'll remember this fabric, I got this at Ribes and Casals in the fall, my first Barcelona shopping trip, and I'll put in the video where I did that. And isn't this gorgeous? Like, I've been waiting to make something with this. I was going to do a dress, and then I just figured, you know what, I'm not really gonna wear dresses much, not fancy dresses much in the next little bit. I love wearing a dress, a summer dress on a summer's day, but I'm not gonna be going out and doing fancy dresses. So I thought, you know what, do a little top. You're gonna use that more. This is a wrap top, and it's from Patrones, Roberta, shoot. Patrones, it's from Patrones. I'll put in a picture of the issue and where it comes from. And I'm almost done. Unfortunately, I cut the collar and I wasn't paying attention clearly, and I sewed the right side to the wrong side. And I had already interfaced it and I had already cut it down. So I have to recut it, it's fine. And then these are for here and this facing, and there's also a button. You're just supposed to turn this up and add a drawstring. For me, this is too short for me to do that. It would be almost like a crop top. I'm fairly long in the body. So instead what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add like more of a waist belt and turn it into more of a wrap. So it does have 3 buttons across the front and then a drawstring. And I think I'm gonna try and add a wrap, maybe a bow. I don't know. I kind of lost steam on this when I started my other copying a Madewell top project, which if you've missed that, I'll link it. One thing I have done on this, I've been talking about how I've been enjoying doing more, I don't know, more hand sewing. Oh, it's fallen off. It's so silky. It just falls off of everything. I haven't enjoyed doing more hand sewing. And when I attached it's not really a cuff, but like what do you call this? When I attached the edges, I don't know what you call it. Maybe it's cuff, maybe it's not. I attached it one way and then I hand basted it before I stitched in the ditch because I knew with the slippery fabric, there was no way I was gonna catch the inside, or at least there was a high likelihood that I would miss some of it. So I did do that by hand. And yeah, I'm just really, really enjoying taking my time with the process. So this should be done soon, and then I will be able to show it to you. And then lastly, I have a bit of a fabric haul to show you. There is a fairly local, they're about 45 minutes away, fabric store in Catalonia. And because of the way the laws have changed in the last little bit, even the online store had to close down for a bit. And so she was saying, you know, if we're gonna do an order, please do it anyway. I'll send it as soon as I can. And I just felt like I should support a local small business in this way. And if I had to do it by buying fabric, what can I tell you? So I got this, which this is my first time, I think, yeah, buying fabric online in Spanish. And I didn't get exactly what I was expecting, but I'm happy with all of it, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I thought this was a woven. It is not. It is a viscose jersey. I know it was notated right. I just wasn't paying attention. But I love it. I love the graphic. I love the play on the leaves. I might do an Adrienne blouse out of this. So if you are interested in trying the Adrienne blouse, Creative Bug is having her do that class on Creative Bug this month. So if you haven't tried it, you can do their free month, or if you already have them, just so you know. So I thought, oh, well, I'm gonna get that pattern as part of my subscription. Maybe I will do this, and maybe, because I think I got 1.5 meters, so it's probably just enough to do the Adrienne blouse. But I thought if I was lucky, I might be able to maybe get a dress out of it. It's very, very soft, this viscose jersey, really, really soft. But I thought an Adrienne blouse in this would have some punch. Most of the ones I see are solids, and I thought this would be really cute. And then I have 3 different colors of one other fabric. So they had something that they called linen, they called it linen look knit. So I thought it was more like a linen t-shirt. Do you know that linen t-shirt with kind of that texture and really light? And I have a couple of those that I really, really like. This is not that, it's different. I won't show you the black first because black is awful. Here, I'll show you this color. This is like a rust. So it does have like a texture to it. I'm not sure if that's gonna show up. And it does have just a little bit of give, like not a ton, and just the one way, but it does have a little bit of give. I got 3 colors in very short amounts. So I just got like 1/4 meter because I wanted to just do up a couple of light tank tops for summer, or maybe even a boxy, you know, boxy tee or something like that. So I just have a teeny little bit of this, but it does have a really nice weight to it. So I think just a really nice light summer tank. I know that summers in Spain get so hot, even like late spring in Spain gets super hot. So I thought that would be nice, and I don't have anything of this color in my wardrobe. And I got the same thing in black. So I don't tend to make things so much in black, and yet black's such a great non-color. Or what is black's the presence of all color, or is white the presence of all color? I don't remember. Anyway, also I think either a tank, maybe a twisted tank. There's a tank pattern in Berta last month that has like twisted shoulders that I thought would be cute. So just 2 new little tanks. I think this was €10 a meter, and I got a quarter. It's not a half a meter. Essentially, it's like a €5 tank top. You know, so if I bought a €5 tank top in the store, who knows who made it and how and under what conditions. So, and then this is the same thing, but in blue. So here's ironic. I actually got this thinking of doing the Adrienne blouse because I had seen the Adrienne blouse come up on Creative Bug right as I was doing the order. And I messaged her and I said, oh, if I add one more fabric, can you just add it to my shipping so I don't have to pay extra shipping? She said, of course. So I have more of this one. I think it's 1.25 meters. And then I got here and I realized that it's really not a knit, it's not a jersey. It does have a little bit of stretch. I can maybe get away with it, but I actually think that the Adrienne would be cuter in this. Sorry, parchment paper falling on the ground. So now I'm thinking a light dress in this because it is really nice drape to it. I might either I'll find something that I haven't made yet, maybe take an inspiration from ready to wear like I've been doing lately, Or I might go back to the Pleiades dress, however you want to pronounce it, from French poetry. And I'll link where I did my last one, but when I did that one, I took a picture when I didn't have the sleeves on yet, and I really love the shape of it. And I think this could be great as just a sleeveless Pleiades. And because of the stretch, I'm wondering if I can get away without putting a zipper in the back, just to make it more easy breezy summery. So if you've made a Pleiades without a zipper in a knit, or you know someone who has, or you have any tips, please let me know below. Okay, that's all for me today. Just a quick one, but I wanted to show you the things that I'm working on and the new fabrics that I have. Oh, you know what? I have one more. I almost forgot, I have one more. So if you'll remember, I did an order from the Danish company Metermeter, and one of the fabrics I wasn't too pleased with, and so she offered to send me another one. I will be sending back the checked one when I'm allowed to go to the post office again, but she let me exchange it for this, and she sent it to me without cost, and this is actually a slightly more expensive fabric. So I believe this is from Milk, and I'll link this below. This is stunning. This is their maroon, and it's coming up quite true to color. And it is their stretch twill. So she put a sample of the stretch twill, a little square of it last time, and I was like, ooh, that's really nice. And it is really, really nice. So I have 1.5 meters. It is quite wide. It is beautifully buttery soft. I'm tempted to order more. I'm gonna make whatever I'm gonna make with this first so that I can see how it sews, how it wears. But I would be sorely tempted to get some more of this. No idea yet what I'm gonna do with it, to be totally honest. As usual, I'm always tempted to do a dress. I don't know. I'm always tempted to do a dress. So, but we'll just have to see. Now this does have stretch to it, and there are lots of stretch twill patterns in Berta that I never can do because I never have stretch twill. So maybe I'll go through and find one of those that I like. But yeah, so this, so pretty. Okay, now I'm done for sure. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. It makes a big difference. And do subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I would really, really appreciate it. I hope that wherever you are, the sun is shining and you are sewing. Take care. Bye-bye.